Just left Helena, Montana. A very kind woman, Barbara, picked us up yesterday at the trailhead, took us to Walmart, waited for us to shop, then took us to McDonald's, and then dropped us off at the Budget Inn. Great lady. Jeez, I mean, the people out here who help us, man, make the trail a great place. It would have been a far walk from Walmart, McDonald's, or Budget Inn between the three. So thank you, Barbara. Great lady. She also took us to the trailhead this morning. So God bless. And yeah, so it's July 9th, I think. I should know that. My dad's gonna be like, you need to know these things before your videos. Dad, I forgot. I've just been walking too much. Anyways, so I'm just walking out of Helena. Cool place. It actually had the most millionaires in the world in the 1880s because of the gold rush. And L. Ron Hubbard, the Scientologist, crazy guys from there. So I'm looking to put some miles down and then get on the Anaconda cutoff. Hopefully tomorrow, and probably hitch down the highway into Anaconda. I just told Jackson I'm picking up the miles, and if I see him, I see him, and if I don't, I don't. I don't think I'll see him either, because he wanted to do like 15 today, and I'm probably just gonna do more. There's a very popular saying out here, and it holds true. It's hike your own hike. And man, I just spent 18 days with that dude. Great kid. Gonna get emotional talking about it, but I don't know. I just feel like I need to hike more miles, and he's not necessarily pacing me, or I feel like maybe I'm slowing myself down by being with him, which is shitty, but it's honestly just how trail life holds. So if I see him, I see him. If not, man, I'm sure I'll see him on the other side of the trail. We had some fucking great times together. It was so good hiking with that kid, and we seriously went through some crazy shit in the Bob and, off Pagan Pass, but this is the journey, and it's for yourself, and it's a selfish journey, and you have to hike how you please and do what you got to do out here. So anyways, happy trails. Lowdowns, baby. July 11th. I think I'm in the Deer Lodge Wilderness. Tree right there, and then up over there there's like 5 trees on trail. Could be worse, but that's what a blowdown is. Just like these scrapely ass trees on trail, hard to get over. If you do like put your legs over them, they just rip you up, and they're sharp. Doesn't feel good, so we usually try to go around them, but sometimes that's not always I'll go around this one right there, but that's not always the easiest option. Sometimes it's on a hill or a cliff, or you don't know. So anyways, talk about blowdowns. Jesus, look at this. Thankfully someone has been doing a fine job maintaining this trail. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon, but yeah, it could be worse. Just filled up at that cow trough right there. I enjoy that type of water source. They usually are always flowing well, and like right there's a little hose going into it that you can stick your bottle in, because the actual trough is pretty dirty. But if there's not water coming out of the hose, you can always fill up out of the trough. So that's nice. A nice little overview I'm at. You can see the Continental Divide right there, and scattered about some homes and whatnot, it looks like. Maybe some farmland. I'm thinking Anaconda might be like over there. I'm not sure though, but that's where I'm headed today. The wind's blowing east. I'm kind of surprised he doesn't smell me. East is that way, obviously. something massive up here running from me. I can't tell what it is. I'm gonna go fucking find out though. Moo. Just hopped on the Anaconda cutoff. Got about 11 miles to I-90, and then I'm gonna try to hitch down I-90 to Anaconda. I think this is where my hike ends. I've put some thought into it yesterday and today, and you know, I've spent the last 2 summers hiking all summer, and I've really greatly enjoyed it. I've had great experiences. I've learned a lot. This summer, though, I don't think I want to hike all summer. And the CDT has a lot to offer me, but I'm not enjoying it. And I'm just like slogging it, which is shitty because it really is a beautiful trail. It's intense, and I want to enjoy all that when I want to hike and when I have that like desire to come out here and do this. Like on the AT, I had desire for adventure, and it was my first great adventure, and I loved it, and it was hard as hell, you know, the worst drought in history. On the PCT, you know, it was like the gateway to the West. I'd never been out West before, and it just awed me every day practically. And it's not to say that this trail isn't awing me, but I just feel like if I were to do it in 2 years, 3 years, or whenever time suits the best, I would enjoy it a lot more. I know I could make it to Mexico if I really wanted to, but I don't think that's what I should do. Like, I feel like I should be able to enjoy this. And granted, like, there's always going to be hard times out here, and it's tough. That's not necessarily why it's not fun. I'm just kind of over the fact that I have to hike every day, not the hardship of this trail or, you know, any of those other factors. I kind of just want to goof around this summer. You know, I've done over 400 miles out here. It's been, most of it hasn't actually been fun. I mean, the Bob Marshall Wilderness was not enjoyable experience. And you know, they always say don't quit on a bad day, and I'm not quitting on a bad day. I've just kind of concluded that this isn't for me right now, and I kind of feel good saying that. Like, I feel relieved. I think I'm gonna go down to Yellowstone for a little bit, maybe go down to the Wind River Range, maybe summit some peaks there, maybe get on the high route. I don't really know. My friend Littlefoot from the Appalachian Trail is coming out to see me soon. He was gonna hike a section of this with me, but now change of plans. He's gonna come out sooner, and we're gonna go peak bag. So there's a lot to look forward to. I might hitch out east. I've got family in North Carolina I could see. I've got friends in Virginia. I might hike a little bit on the AT, and then probably go home and work and take a few side trips when I feel like it, because I won't be on a frugal budget. I'll be able to kind of do as I please. And as of right now, I'm just thinking like work until I go to college in January and save up some money. And that sounds very appealing to me. And then when the time comes, you know, say Christoph or Pumpkin or Littlefoot or any of my other good buddies feel like hiking this trail, I'll jump on with them and I'll crush it. Basically made it to the highway on the Anaconda cutoff. So technically if I hitch to Anaconda, I'm skipping like 40 miles of the Anaconda cutoff. I don't know what people think of that. I guess it's skipping. I don't know, but then again, it's like you're on a cutoff, and the cutoff's not, I mean, that last stretch was really nice coming off the mountain, through the farmland, kind of by Cottonwood Creek, but the real cutoff goes along this way, stays parallel with I-90 right here, but as you can see, it's out in the open. There's very few clouds in the sky. I heard there's really no water, so it's a really shitty cutoff. But so the thing is you save miles doing the cutoff, and it takes you right into town, or it takes you right to this highway where you can hitch, like what I'm gonna do. So if you take the official route, you go through Butte, Montana. It's longer, and the other thing about the official route, like, sometimes the official route is better, but most people out here take the Anaconda cutoff. So you know that the official route probably has a fuck ton of blowdowns, and you want to travel the most traveled path out here, because the paths that aren't traveled are hell.